And then we also noticed that the media themselves, we, the media, I'm also a media person.
The Civil Society Legislative Advocacy Center, CISLAC, and Transparency International in Nigeria is calling on the government and Nigerians to observe the criticality of initiating early warnings, early response system, especially at community level, as proactive measures to conflict prevention and to mitigate disasters. This call was made during a press briefing on the dissemination of policy briefs on early warning and early response, organized by CISLAC, titled Strengthening Capacity, Advocacy, Accountability and Local Engagement towards Developing Early Warning and Early Response Mechanisms to Enhance Protection of Civilians in Nigeria. The Executive Director of CISLAC and Head of Transparency International in Nigeria, Awal Ibrahim Musa, acknowledged that there had been a rise in violent conflicts across the world since the turn of the century. Musa, who was represented by his program manager, Jima Abubakar, said it was important to take precautions as early as possible, using early warning and early response systems to reduce risks by anticipating potential issues and taking corrective measures.
It's high time we begin to move from what we call kinetic, to a non-kinetic approach to conflict resolution in Nigeria. In terms of engaging the community, within the concept of early warning, early response, what we are talking about is communities to be engaged, to be sensitive to conflict. Communities to be engaged, to report such signal. Somebody entering your community, 1, 2, 3. You are not asking questions. You are not drawing attention of any response agency or what is happening. It's a major challenge. The same thing. So when you look at the dynamics of a violent extremist like Lakurawa, we have now in North, what you call the West. They are also like a product of insensitivity at community level in terms of conflict. So in terms of response institutions, definitely, they are doing their best in terms of to ensure that they counter, whatever the challenge might be. But it might be too late, to ensure that. But community also need to be considered. How are they carrying the community along?
Abubakar, who revealed that the number of violent conflicts in the world had been on the increase since the 2000s, added that prevention of crises or disasters should be initiated at the earliest possible stage of a crisis or natural disaster cycle to be most effective.
Early warning system was therefore meaningful engagement with community at risk and decision makers, including other stakeholders, disaster relief and security agency in the country and internationally. When early warning and early response system work effectively, they have the potential to influence policy making, conflict prevention, peace making, and support peace building and development. Mainstreaming gender sensitivity. We say that women are not very important. Very, very important when it comes to conflict prediction and conflict counter-terrorism and all manner of other operations. Well-informed journalism through in-depth understanding of existing law and government policy, as well as internationally aligned best practices and standards.
Access 24 News correspondent Daniel Tanimo reports that CISLAC suggested the formation of a well-informed and formidable community network, a vibrant leadership framework, and intentional policy making, amongst others, as ways to improve adherence to EWRS procedures at the grassroots.
Early warning.